What is up, people? Welcome back to the Regular Strength channel. We're doing it. Today we're going for our £1,000 total. I'm not feeling too cracking. I've got a little bit of pain, stiffness in the lower back. But I said I'd do it, so we'll give it a go. I've had my equipment tested by my professional equipment tester. And I don't know, maybe not fully prepared, but we're going to give it a go. So our goal is £1,000, 454-ish kilos. I'm thinking if we can do a 160 squat, 120 bench, 180 deadlift, that's well in there, that'd be good. So that's what we're going to go for. We're going to start with the squat, obviously, warm up. First attempt will be, I think, a 150, then we'll try 160. If we get 160, we'll stop, and then we'll go to the bench. It should be all right. Yeah, let's get going, huh? Right, that's all our warm-ups. I'm going to have a couple of minutes, that was quite quick. We're going to go to 150, providing we get that, then 160, and then we're not going to bother taking our third attempt because all we need is 160. Okay, first attempt, 150 kilos. No bother. Okay, 160. Fuck. Oh. Well, I'm counting it, even though it bounced off the safeties, cause we made it. That were more of a grind than I wanted it to be, but that's it. We're on for, we're on. We've hit our first one. Let me get the bench set up. Let me have a second. That took a bit more than I wanted it to. So looking back at that, that was quite sketchy, but we have to take it. I want to try and save my lower back as much as I can for the deadlift, because it felt pretty ropey coming in here. So that's what we needed. It took a little bit more effort than I wanted, but I think it's just from it catching this, shooting me that way, so I had to stabilise. I've been saying it for probably the entire length of these videos that I need to drop this down a notch. So the squat one's here, I probably need it to be here, just to eliminate the catching. I think if I do a perfect squat, then it's like a centimetre away on each side, which would be ideal, but the chances of doing a perfect squat every single time are, pretty slim. So if we give ourselves another inch, we should be fine. Bench press, we're going for a 120, so we're going to do the same again. We'll warm up in 20 kilo increments to 100 kilo, and then 110 will be our opener, 120 will be the next one, and then if I get that and it's nice, maybe we'll try a 122. And then that's a 2.5 kilo PR in the middle of a contest, meet, whatever you want to call it, which would be nice. I'm trying to pace myself a little bit better this time. So the last time I think I rushed through it a lot, and I tried to force in loads of apple juice, Jaffa cakes and stuff that I just don't think I really needed. I saw like Big Laws and a bunch of powerlifting things, and like, oh yeah, eat loads of cakes and shit while you're there, and I just ended up feeling sick. So I've had a big bowl of porridge with honey, and I've had 2 Rice Krispie squares and a coffee before I started. So if I seem quite erratic, it's because my heart rate's like 1,000,000 and I'm having a panic attack basically, because caffeine doesn't do well with me. But I think it helps with strength a little bit. So I wanted to say, while we're here, the last episode, if the colours look a bit weird, it's because I was out shooting photos and I set it to vivid mode on the camera. And I didn't know that the video, when you turn it to video mode, it's the colour settings carry over for some reason. I've set it back to normal now, so it should look alright. I tried to rescue it as best I could, but I edit in iMovie and you're quite limited with what you can actually do. I'm sure I care more than anyone else cares, but that's why the colours looked a bit weird last time. Anyway, we're going to go 40, 60, 80, 100, not mental, probably 3 or 5 reps of each. And then I'll see you before the 110 attempt. Right, that's our warm-up done. I'll have a few minutes. We'll do 110, hopefully, and then we'll get 120 on the board. Then all we have to get on the deadlift, I believe, is a 175. So, should, you know, be more than capable of that. My lower back is quite sore, so I'm hoping I can just ignore it. What happened last time we tried this is I tried the 125 bench and got it within millimeters. Let's see if I can put a video here. So I was like, I've got that. I tried it again within even less millimeters, but I was like arching really hard and pushing, and something tweaked in my mid back, and it like just like millimeters from lockout. And at that point, I was like, the deadlift's done, because I've tweaked my mid back and whatever it is. We ended up getting a 160, which was supposed to be our last warm up, and then the 180 was meant to be the opener. This time we're doing 160 as the opener, so it counts, and then we'll go 180, I think, maybe 175 or something. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll do one of them, but fingers crossed we get it, because then that's improvement, isn't it? Okay, here we go then. Attempt 1, 110 kilos. Nice. We'll go 120. Okay, let's get this 120 then. Not the fastest I've ever done it, but that was alright. That's what we need. Should we bother with the 122? We'll give it a go. The little ones. Teeny tiny plates. Okay, 122.5. We're going for bench PR here. That moved better than the 120, didn't it? Right, so that was a turn up for the bucks, wasn't it? The squat was pretty sketchy, but the bench wasn't too hard. 2.5 kilo PR mid meet or whatever we're doing, mid test. That's pretty good for me. I'll take it. Now we've just got to perform on the deadlift. That's our last one. Hopefully we can, I think that means all we have to get is a 172.5. I think maybe we'll stick to the plan of 160, 180. And then send it for the last attempt if we get the 180, because that's it then. I don't know whether I'm going to take next week off because I'm feeling pretty beat up. Could do with a bit of a rest. Be nice to get some energy and then we can go back into our plan, power building plan. That'd be nice. Right, give me a sec. So I bought some liquid chalk because I thought it would be less mess. And I put it on and it just made my hands really wet. It didn't really mix very well. I must have bought a crap one. So I bought a chalk block because I thought that might be slightly less messy. But not really. Anyway. Same thing. Probably not going to go up in 20. Maybe we'll go up in 20s. I don't know. We're not going to do loads of reps though because we're already warm as hell. Right, that's our warm-up sequence done. We had 160 as our last warm-up last time. I've still got these on. We had, 160 as our warm-up last time, our last warm-up. We're having it as our opener this time, so last time technically we would have zeroed on the deadlift. This time we're going to open at 160, then we've got points on the board. And then we'll do a 180, I think. Right, our opener on the deadlift, 160 kilos. Technically, if we pull this, it's a meet PR. We counted it last time, but it would have not counted if we were on an actual platform. Yeah, right. We'll go 180. Right, here we go. Yes. Right, there we go. Whew, £1,000, one session, sweet. What can we go to? Oh! Oh man, I was stressing so hard then. I was like, it's just going to stick to the floor. Why would it? I'm good at deadlifts. Should we try 185 or something? That went fast, didn't it? Of course it did. I can do it for 5 reps and I've rested. 190 PR equal. Should we try the 192 that I failed? Fuck it. Right. Teeny tiny ones. This is the PR maker. Okay, last deadlift attempt. This is a 2.5 kilo PR. If we don't get it, cool. If we get it, cool. Nice. Right. That was better than I was expecting when we started with that squat. So that is at least 1,000 pounds plus bench PR and a deadlift PR. Squat 5 kilo less than RPR. I just didn't want to go again. Right. Something's happening. We've done it. We've added, what have we added? 25 kilo onto our last time. I guess 195 kilo if you count that the 160 didn't count last time. Cool. There we go. That's good. I am feeling pretty battered now, but that was quite good. I wonder if I could do 200. I don't want to do it now. I'm just expended everything I've got. Right, never mind. Stoked. Got everything we wanted. Got more than what we wanted by a little bit. And yeah, I'll either be training Monday or I'm going to have a week off. You'll find out if there's a video or not. If there's not a video, then I'll see you the week after. Thank you for coming. I'll see you there.